Our correspondent Lee Wellings joins us now live from London. Lee, why has the EU decided to do this now?
Well, this investigation has been coming for some time. You look at the background of this, and eyebrows have been raised in the EU for years about how Real Madrid in particular and Barcelona as well, they can afford players, they can keep pouring money in, and of course it's a bit of a myth that the money raised from things like ticket sales and paying customers and shirt sales, this is what can sustain the incredible spending of Real Madrid and Barcelona. It doesn't quite work out like that, and that's why the EU, there's been disquiet really amongst German clubs, including Bayern Munich, to say, look, is this a level playing field? Are we actually competing fairly in the way that UEFA want us to? And the answer from the EU is no, we need to actually investigate this. And of course, 7 clubs are involved. Different clubs to Real Madrid and Barcelona in many ways. They haven't got the financial spending power. But if they are being propped up, and they are being propped up unfairly, the EU want to know why.
Presumably these Spanish clubs feel they need this extra money. What would happen if that state aid was withdrawn?
It could be a real disaster for a lot of Spanish clubs who simply don't have that spending power. I mean, many of the clubs in La Liga, we think of it as quite a glamorous league. Actually, there's a huge struggle. It's all to do with the economy in Spain, well documented, the huge problems that they've got. The paying customer isn't there. It's difficult for people to afford to go to a football match. And these smaller clubs, I mean, they're nothing like Real Madrid and Barcelona. They just cannot afford to keep going unless the money is coming in. If they have to pay some back, and this could all end up at a higher level of EU court in Luxembourg, that really is going to be a disaster. La Liga say, though, they'll support all of the clubs unconditionally.